Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my cream cheek product collection. I have been gathering up a lot of cream cheek products since they became so trendy, and I've really been enjoying experimenting with different formulas. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below, are you a cream cheek product kind of person, or do you prefer powder? I think I definitely still prefer powder. I do sometimes like to layer and have a cream cheek product underneath a powder, and I feel like it does help with longevity. But lately this summer, I've been really liking a more minimal, glowy, creamy base on my face. It's just been so hot and I feel like they're so quick and easy. I'm going to stop blabbering. It's going to be an overhead video. I will be swatching out everything. You'll have to let me know what your favorite formulas are. I definitely have a lot on my wish list, which I have my eye on, of new formulas I want to try, but my makeup collection is a lot right now for me, so I definitely need to be finishing up some products before I even consider bringing new ones in. I hope you guys enjoy all of my swatches. Alright you guys, here are all of my cream and liquid cheek products. I am going to be swatching them today. I hope that the lighting shows their true color. I am just sitting in natural lighting on the floor of my bedroom today. These are everything I could find in my collection. I did not scour through my full makeup inventory. I'm doing this as quickly as possible while the baby naps, so I hope nothing is missing. I only have 3 cream and liquid bronzers that are by themselves. My blush section is completely overflowing, as well as my highlighter section. So there is a lot more here than I even realized. Once I started pulling everything out of my collection, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to get through these before they start expiring. Like, some of these products are pretty old. I wasn't going to include these, but these just arrived in the mail last night as PR to Daniel Sandler watercolor liquid blushes. I've never tried this formula before, but I figured I might as well swatch them in this collection video so you guys could see the colors. And then this is a face palette that is cream. It has a blush, bronzer, and a highlighter, so that's kind of separate as well. I am going to start with bronzers. These are my 3 cream/liquid bronzers. The oldest one is this Temp 2 Liquid Shimmer Bronzer. I got this in a BoxyCharm. The Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick in the shade Baked. This is just a mini. And then this Tarte one is also a mini. It is their Breezy Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. So I'm now going to swatch these on my arm. This liquid bronzer is very messy. That was quite a lot. I'm going to try and blend it out a bit more so you could see its true color. It looks kind of muddy. It has kind of a weird undertone to it. But believe it or not, I do like this in the summertime. That's why it has stuck around in my collection so much, but to be honest, I only use it a handful of times per year. Like, there's no way I'm going to get through all of this. And there's 1 full ounce of product in that. Next, the Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick in the shade Baked. I feel like many people have this product, but I will swatch it anyways. I did accidentally smash it into the cover. And then we'll be able to compare the shades. These are more similar than I thought they would be, to be honest. The Temp 2 bronzer is definitely more cool toned than the Milk Makeup one, but I prefer a cream bronzer over a liquid one. And then this I got in a Sephora Favorites set during the VIB sale, and I have not even swatched this before. I usually don't like to touch new makeup unless I'm ready to use it, which is an aspect of this video that I'm not really happy about, to be honest. I don't know why I'm being weird about it, but that's just how I am. I like to keep things like really fresh and perfect until I'm ready to use it. But anyways, this is in the shade Seychelles. I do find it really interesting that I have one like cream bronzer in a pan, one cream bronzer stick, and one liquid bronzer. It's like the three options. This feels like a very thin formula compared to the Milk Makeup one. And has a bit more of a pinky undertone to it. So those are my 3 cream or liquid bronzers. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to swatch the bronzer out of this Laura Geller Eye Lip Cheek Cream to Powder palette. Like I said, there is a blush, bronzer, and a highlighter. I'm just going to swatch the bronzer right now just to compare to the other ones. This feels very thin, just like the Tarte one. And it doesn't spread very far like the other ones did. And it is the most red. So all 4 of these do look very different in my opinion. I'm going to do highlighters next because there are so many blushes to do. So I do have 10 cream and liquid highlighters. I'm not going to swatch this one because it is a foil pack and I don't want to open it yet. This is the Ilia Liquid Light Serum Highlighter in the shade Nova, but I did want to include it in the collection portion of this video, just not the swatches. I actually have no idea what this is supposed to look like, and it is quite a big foil pack, like 3 mils for a liquid highlighter. I think that's going to last me quite a while, to be honest. Let's swatch the 4 liquid formulations first. The Tarte Tartist Pro Glow in the shade Exposed has been rolled into my whole collection project pan. I'll try and make smaller swatches than I did with the bronzers. Next is a mini of Becca Opal. That was a lot. Is deeper and more champagne. The Tarte one is more of a gold. This Temp 2 one again is from BoxyCharm. I think these are supposed to go in like their airbrush systems, but that's all right. I'm never going to get through these. It's about twice the size of this, and this is a full-size Tarte liquid highlighter. So like these are massive. And this one I thought was quite big, only has 13.5 mils. This has 30. So I did not realize how similar that was to Becca Opal. Those look pretty much the same. I think it's a smidge lighter. Wow. That's very interesting. I would have never thought to compare these two because this looks in the packaging much more pinky toned. And lastly, the iconic London Illuminator. I have mine in the original shade. This one is the most intense. Moving on to my cream highlighters. Again, there is one in this Laura Geller palette. I don't really love the feel of these. They feel very thin and slippy. That has a deeper undertone to it than I was expecting from looking at it in the pan. Don't mind my self-tan palm there. The Trace Stick Mini Highlight Stick in the shade Maldives Luminescent. This came in a set from BoxyCharm. I've never used this before. But that is beautiful, like icy with a bit of a pink undertone to it. I think I would really enjoy this in the winter months. And then my 3 Super Shock cheek products. I've gotten a ton of use out of these this year. This first one is Counting Sheep. It's an ultra, or not ultra. It says it's pearlized finish. This is most definitely a glitter finish. This has hit the floor many times, I'm embarrassed to say. And it's very light. Can you see all that glitter? It's super glittery. It almost has multicolored glitter in it. I see pink and kind of a yellowish glitter, as well as like a white or silver. Next is one of my very favorite highlighters in my whole collection. This is Smoke and Whistles. This is also a pearlized finish, which I know I've done this comparison on my channel before. You can't tell me that these have the same finish. This has a very smooth, glowy, still intense, but a very smooth finish, and this has a very chunky, glittery finish to it. So again, this is Smoke and Whistles. It has that pinky undertone, very smooth. It looks amazing on fair skin tones, which right now I'm fake tanned. But in the winter time, that looks amazing, super blinding and beautiful. Again, probably definitely my top 3 favorite highlighters. And I think this shows more, like better than when it was the only swatch on my hand, how deep that Laura Geller one is for my skin tone. I might be able to make it work now that I have a fake tan, but like in comparison to the other ones. And lastly, again, a pearlized finish. This is a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. on the cusp. This one came to me completely smashed up into the side. I tried to press it out as best I could. A very great summertime highlighter for me. And here are all of my cream or liquid blushes. This is a lip and cheek palette. It was a freebie from e.l.f. with one of my orders, and I do know I will be using these as cream cheek products. I have no interest in a lip palette, so I do know that's how I want to use this product. I have not used any of these or this product before. I've only used these three stick ones, which is shocking considering I have so many. I got caught up in the hype of cream and liquid blushes, but I don't actually use them that often in practice. Mostly because I have so many powder blushes in project pans, but this still is just not acceptable. I'm going to start with the stick ones. All right, I have 5 cream blush sticks. 2 are minis from Trace. I really chipped my nail polish. I just painted my nails. 1 is from Ilia and 2 are from Milk Makeup. Bora Bora Coral from Trace is the one I've been panning in Partners in Cream. There is so little left. I hope to finish this really soon. It's just a beautiful coral blush. Also from Trace, like I said, I've never used this one before, is Moroccan Rose. It is a cool toned pink. Ilia's multi-stick in the shade Dreamer. Again, I'm going to be using this as a cream cheek product. It's one of those ones you can use in your eyes, cheeks, lips. It is more of a nude shade and a bit more of a sticky formula versus the 2 Trace ones. Feel a bit drier. Not that they're not creamy, but you can even see like how glossy this Ilia one is. I'm making a mess. Next is the Milk Makeup one in the shade Work. This was part of a birthday set. Was it 2020? Kind of a medium pink shade. And lastly, this is the Glow Oil lip and cheek from Milk in the shade Halo. This one I'm not sure if I'm going to like on the cheeks, and it might end up being a lip product, but I haven't used it before. So currently it is in my cheek, like my blush inventory. It looks kind of scary. I've never swatched it before either, so let's see. This, yeah, might it might end up as a lip product. That looks very sparkly and glossy. Almost like a very vibrant pink highlighter. That's very interesting. I do still want to try it on the cheeks. Do you see that shine? It definitely says it's a glow oil formula and it feels very slippery. Interesting. So these are my 5 blush sticks. I feel pretty good about the variety of shades, at least. All right, and here are the last ones I'm going to swatch for you. I have the blush in the Laura Geller one to swatch. It looks kind of NARS Orgasm like a peachy pink with a golden sheen. Ooh, I can feel the glittery, shimmery chunks when I swatch that. Beautiful but sheer. Next, I want to swatch this e.l.f. Putty Blush. I have mine, it really doesn't say on here. I have mine in the shade Fiji. Good thing I kept the box. I hate that e.l.f. doesn't put stickers on a lot of their products. This looks much more intense than it did online. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous. Ooh, this feels thick and holy moly. Oh boy. Okay, thank goodness it goes on less scary. It's still very bright, vibrant, but nowhere's near as scary as it looks in the container. This looked like so neon corally orange. I was terrified for a moment. Definitely looks like a beautiful summer shade. This e.l.f. Active Workout Ready palette, like I said, was, can I open it? A free gift with purchase. Like it just kind of arrived with my order. So I plan on using these as cheek products. I guess this would be a cream highlighter now, wouldn't it? I guess I didn't really think that through, but I was going to use these ones as blushes. Let me swatch those. Oh yeah, that won't work. I'll do the blushes. We'll do the highlight after because I didn't fully realize. This one looks like a beautiful peach. A bit thicker, kind of like what you would expect from a lip product, but is a very beautiful like nude peach kind of shade. Next, this one's a bit more brown. I don't know, will this be a bronzer? Maybe. Yes, this would be a bronzer. Interesting. You can tell I really didn't look at this because it was a freebie and I didn't like pick it myself. I didn't really look at the shades. I just tossed it in my inventory. And now I need to move it to a different category, actually. That's very interesting. And lastly, we have this deeper shade, kind of like a deeper rose. Oh, it's swatching. Well, I'm swatching it terribly, but it looks more berry. It looks rose on my finger, but when I swatch it, doesn't that look more like a berry toned blush? That's going to be amazing in the fall time. Wow, okay, while these are not the colors that I thought they would be, I'm actually really loving the variety in here. Since I already messed up and have a bronzer on my arm now, let's do the highlighter. That looks very thin. The highlighter is not really doing a lot. It is very icy, but it's such a thin, like almost transparent formula that it kind of disappears. Lastly, I wanted to swatch these two Daniel Sandler liquid blushes. Again, I just got these last night. in PR. So I have the shade Chelsea and the shade Cherub. They say like this one and the box is the same. It says liquid cheek color and this one says liquid blush. So I'm not really sure what the difference with these are. So let's do Cherub first. Oh boy, that looks like milkshake pale pink. Very cool toned. Oh wow. And the second one, like I said, is Chelsea. That one is a peach. I'm glad that upon swatch, they do look very different in their bottles. They appeared to be super similar. I guess on my camera, they're looking more like distinctly their own, but upon swatching them, they're definitely different. So this is the last of the swatches. Thank you guys so much for watching my cream cheek product collection video. You'll have to let me know which one's your favorite. I feel like I definitely have a type and I would like to have more variety in these products, but like I said in the intro, I'm kind of at my max with my makeup collection right now, so I need to bring my numbers down before I bring any new products in. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!